Just about a year ago, the naira-dollar exchange rate was around 450 or 500 naira per dollar, but right now, it's about 1,500 naira per dollar. This has led to a triple the prices of food and other commodities, including fuel and transport, in Nigeria, one of Africa's biggest economies. Now, what could have happened to make such a drastic change occur? It's simple. There was a change in government. The presidential election occurred last year in February, which brought in a new president, Bola Tinubu. And since he entered, things have gone from bad to worse in Nigeria. In just a few months since he became president, inflation skyrocketed to an all-time high, and prices of food and basic commodities more than tripled, leading to protests. Instead of looking for a solution to fix the falling value of the Nigerian currency, the government decided to shift the blame, and for some reason, they decided that Binance, a popular cryptocurrency exchange, was the reason why the naira had fallen. At the time, the naira fell to about 1,800 naira per dollar. Bayo Onanuga, the president's advisor on information and strategy, accused Nigerian citizens of being unpatriotic for trading naira for cryptocurrency and added that crypto should be banned in our country, or else this bleeding of our currency will continue unabated. It seems the president took the advice of his advisor because afterwards, the government accused Binance of manipulating foreign exchange rates through currency speculation and rate fixing. The government also accused Binance of tax evasion and money laundering. Specifically, the authorities mentioned that Binance moved $26 billion out of the country illegally. For this reason, they demanded that Binance send officials from the company to discuss the accusations. The company responded by sending two officials, Tigran Gambarian and Nadeem Anjarwalla, to discuss the issue with the Nigerian authorities. However, the meeting deadlocked when Nigerian officials demanded access to the customer data of Binance's Nigerian users, which the pair declined to provide. And at the end of the day, both executives were detained by the Nigerian authorities over allegations that Binance had turned a blind eye to criminal offenses, including tax evasion and money laundering. Somehow, Anjarwalla managed to escape the country. Nobody knows how. But Gambarian, an American citizen and former IRS agent, remains in Nigeria under house arrest. Both executives, however, currently face charges that include tax evasion, money laundering, and providing financial services without a license. Interestingly, the CEO of Binance, Richard Teng, didn't say anything regarding the legal issues the company was facing in Nigeria for months, until May 2024, when he revealed a bombshell claim. In a post in the New York Times, Richard Teng revealed that Nigerian officials sought a bribe of perhaps as much as $150 million in crypto from Binance to settle its dispute with the state. He said that before the company's executives were detained, Tigran Gambarian, a compliance officer, received an unsettling message on a trip to Nigeria in January. The content of the message was that the company had 48 hours to make a payment of roughly $150 million in crypto. According to 5 people familiar with the matter and the messages reviewed by the New York Times, Mr. Gambarian, a former U.S. law enforcement agent, understood the message as a request for a bribe from someone in the Nigerian government. The report also revealed that he received the message after he and a group of his Binance colleagues had just met with Nigerian legislators, who accused the company of tax violations and threatened to arrest its employees. However, it seems that Binance didn't heed their demands because afterward, Gambarian and a colleague, Nadeem Anjarwalla, were arrested and detained on the orders of the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. Following this news, the authorities in Nigeria have denied the claims made by the CEO of Binance. Top officials of President Bola Tinubu's administration have described the allegations as false and unfounded. Iheanacho Ekele, one of the lawyers prosecuting the Binance officials, said, "Nobody demanded any money. The case is being taken to a logical conclusion. He's making it up, although I am not aware of any such allegations. As far as I am concerned, the charges are going on, and we are making every effort to ensure that we get to a logical end." Other officials, such as a top EFCC chief who is close to the trial, said, "If someone would say something like this, he should have the capacity to mention the people. It's not worth our time. Anybody can say anything." but as long as they can't substantiate it, it's a waste of time. He should mention names. If not, all that he's saying is rubbish. Two other officials at the EFCC also accused the Binance CEO of blackmailing the federal government. According to them, Teng's claim was frivolous, and they describe his actions as the modus operandi of foreign personalities and corporations facing legal charges in Nigeria and other African countries. The question is, are the allegations of bribery made by the CEO of Binance true? Well, nobody knows. But in a country like Nigeria, where corruption is the order of the day, it could very well be true. It is very possible that someone, who might very well be a high-ranking Nigerian official, regarded the situation as an opportunity to get easy cash, so he decided to approach them and demand $150 million in exchange for making their legal problems go away. It's also possible that there might be a connection between the alleged bribes and the escape of Nadeem Anjarwalla, Binance's regional executive in Africa, from custody. However, this is not even the point. The point is that the current administration blames the economic woes on cryptocurrency and has decided to use Binance as a scapegoat. The fact is that Binance may truly be guilty of tax evasion and maybe money laundering. But accusing them of being responsible for the falling currency is complete nonsense. According to public finance expert Isaac Badi, transactions on Binance are not the source of Nigeria's economic problems. He said, "It is something that was caused as a result of our reckless demand and utilization of hard currency in Nigeria. The major challenge is not in the amount of fictitious assets or dollars that people keep in their crypto accounts. It is in the volume of dollars that was released physically by the Central Bank of Nigeria. In other words, it is the Central Bank of Nigeria and its reckless policy that have contributed to why the economy is the way it is." According to blockchain expert Jadiel Chidi, the Nigerian government must look for better measures to address the country's current foreign exchange challenges. He said, "I think it was a decision made from a point of hurry without critical investigation into the accusation of Binance's involvement in certain naira-dollar exchange rates. The main issue that I think they should look at is focusing on the import duty. That's one of the things that has devalued the naira. Binance just happens to be a victim of wrong decisions by the government." Indeed, Binance just happened to be the victim of the mismanagement of the economy by the Nigerian administration. So, instead of taking responsibility, the authorities decided to shift the blame and turn the attention of the public to the legal issues with Binance. Honestly, do they think that the citizens are dumb? Every Nigerian knows that the government's incompetent policies and actions are what have resulted in the bad state of the economy. However, the authorities continue to hold on to their stance that cryptocurrency is responsible and, as a result, have taken measures in recent times to crack down on crypto by banning peer-to-peer trading. Not only has it made it more difficult for Nigerians to survive, especially the youths, for whom the government did not provide jobs but have been using crypto to make money, but it has also made Nigeria unattractive to future investors. To make matters worse, since the crackdown on crypto began and Binance delisted the naira from its exchange, one would think that the economy has gotten better and the naira is gaining strength. However, that is not the case. The naira is currently at 1509 per dollar, and the prices of goods continue to increase every day. This means that, obviously, the problem doesn't have anything to do with Binance, but with the policies of the government. Nigeria imports much more than it can export, and basic economics tells us that when a country's import is more than its export, that is a big problem that will certainly affect its currency. If the government wants to strengthen the naira, then its policies should be more export-driven. But will it? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.